6:39, welcome back. We've seen a number of cold air funnels all across the state now for about a week, and many of us are still a little bit foggy as to what they are exactly.
On that note, in this week's WeatherWise, meteorologist Stone Schaefer is going to tell us not only what those cold air funnels are, but how they work. Stone, take it away.
Yeah, so yesterday afternoon marked the end of our 6-day streak of cold air funnels across all of the state. Now, they are very rare. We usually don't see them that often. So the National Weather Service, they may look in to see if that's a record of many days in a row. But I wanted to start off looking at a picture of one of those cold air funnels. This was near Stanley. That was sort of a hot spot over the weekend where they had one touchdown and give us a tornado warning very quickly as we got through that day. But this one's actually very close to the ground. This may have been the one that did touch down near Stanley. So what is a cold air funnel? Well, it's a rotating column of air associated with a non-severe thunderstorm that extends from the base of that storm, but very rarely touches down. These can cause EF0 damage if they do touch down right around 85 miles per hour. So how do these form? What are the ingredients that you need for a cold air funnel? Well, you need a layer of clouds pretty thick across there. You need a very cold air aloft around 15 to 20,000 feet and low-level wind shear. Again, you need that cold air aloft right around the base of the clouds. The surface is going to be very warm. That warm air is going to rise as it's less dense than that cold air. And as it does rise, it will start to come in contact with that wind shear, that change of speed or direction with height, and it will start to rotate. And as that rotates, that's where you get those cold air funnels to form like we did see all of last week. Some more information about funnels in general, but including cold air funnels. A funnel isn't considered a tornado until it touches down. So thank you for everyone that sent in photos and reports, but we had a lot of people going, these are tornado, there's a tornado. It wasn't quite a tornado yet. Just because it's a funnel doesn't mean it is a tornado. It needs to touch down. We have a typical funnels that we see with our normal tornadoes usually form with supercells or large scale rotations closer to the surface. And well, our cold air funnels usually are higher in the sky. That's what we saw. A lot of our funnels very high up there. And they most commonly form during the passing of a cold front. But all you need is that cold air aloft to get a chance for those cold air funnels. And again, they rarely do touch down, but when they do, they can cause that EF0 damage. So if you do see a cold air funnel, it is just as safe to get indoors and just play it safe as that does travel through your location. But remember, you can always send in questions so I can answer them here weekly on WeatherWise.
And you can do